The Young and the Restless Monday, December 29th recap. Matt's million-dollar question. Noah panics over Nick's news. The Young and the Restless YNR recap for Monday, December 29th reveals that Matt Clark, aka Mitch Bacall, Roger Howarth, will ask himself the million-dollar question while Noah Newman, Lucas Adams, panics over Nick Newman's Joshua Morrow news. At the cottage, Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, will refuse to let Noah leave to go look for Sienna Bacall, Tamara Braun himself. Instead, Sharon will quiz Noah about his breakup with Aileen Gwynn, Kelsey Wong, and hear about his love for Sienna. While Noah worries about his dad's meeting, Matt will join Nick at the park overlook and taunt him about his return from the grave. Nick will eventually get down to business and insist he's offering $1 million for the safe return of Sienna. Matt will act like that number should be more and will suggest it'd come with a lot more zeros if he'd taken Noah. Nevertheless, Nick will push Matt to take the money and stay out of their lives forever. Matt will end up threatening to hurl himself into the nearby ravine so that Nick will get blamed for it. Nick will invite Matt to go ahead and will suggest he's willing to take his chances with the cops. Nick will even offer to help Matt along, but Matt will admit he's not serious and decide to take Nick's deal. However, Matt will make it clear that Nick has to do things his way. Matt will plan to get out of the country and have Nick send the money to an offshore account before he reveals where Sienna is. Afterward, Nick will head back to Sharon's place with updates, so Noah will flip out and assume Matt won't deliver Sienna as promised. Noah will argue that they can't let Matt get away, so Nick will agree. That said, Nick will warn Noah that they have to let this play out. At a motel, Annie Stewart, Catherine Kresge, will watch over Sienna, who'll be passed out on the bed nearby. Matt will return and fill Annie in on the details of his deal with Nick. Although Matt will admit he's decided to take the Newmans' money, he won't know if he's actually going to give Sienna back. Matt will also mull over the million-dollar question of whether he'll let Noah live or not. At Crimson Lights, Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, will tell Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, that the offer he made is on the back burner, so she'll complain. Billy will blame Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, for pumping the brakes, but he'll acknowledge that Phyllis is a loose cannon who's burned too many people. Although Billy will push Phyllis to be honest about her agreement with Victor Newman, Eric Braden, and what he promised her, she'll keep playing innocent. As for the deal Phyllis now wants to make with the Abbotts, she'll insist it's about keeping Summer Newman, last played by Alison Lanier, out of the Newman-Abbott crossfire. Phyllis will admit she owes Summer far more than Marchetti after all her mistakes, so Billy will push her to convince Jack to get on board. Phyllis will head to the Abbott mansion, where she'll urge Jack to strike the Marchetti deal and let her steal back the AI program from Victor. Jack will continue to drag his feet on the idea, so Phyllis will ultimately leave. Next on Monday's YNR episode, Billy will meet up with Jack and admit he still thinks Phyllis is a better option than Michael Baldwin, Christian LeBlanc, or Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott. In the end, Billy will think they should implement all three plans and see which one wins. The Young and the Restless spoilers say the Abbotts will keep doing whatever they can to stand against Victor. Today's shocking news of The Young and the Restless. Monday, December 29th recap. Matt's million-dollar question. Noah panics over Nick's news. Monday's episode of The Young and the Restless set the tone for an explosive week in Genoa City, delivering shocking twists, heartfelt confrontations, and high-stakes drama that left fans glued to their screens. From Matt's shocking million-dollar question to Noah's panic over Nick's latest revelation, the episode was a whirlwind of tension, secrets, and potential betrayals. Let's break down all the jaw-dropping moments and fan-favorite developments that made this episode unmissable. Matt's million-dollar question shakes the Newman household. The day's biggest headline was undoubtedly Matt's unexpected and daring question, which left both viewers and Genoa City residents stunned. Ever since Matt introduced a fresh dose of intrigue into the Newman family dynamics, fans have been speculating about his intentions, and Monday's episode confirmed that Matt's ambition knows no bounds. Matt cornered a key member of the Newman empire in a private, tense confrontation, carefully choosing his words. The air was thick with suspense, and the camera lingered on the reactions of those involved, amplifying the tension. Then, in a moment that could define the coming months of drama, Matt dropped his million-dollar question, a proposal so audacious that it left the Newman heir speechless. This question was more than a simple inquiry. It was a challenge, a test of loyalty, and a strategic move that could shift power dynamics in Genoa City. The reactions were priceless, a mixture of shock, hesitation, and subtle calculation as everyone tried to gauge whether Matt was bluffing or truly serious. Soap fans immediately flooded social media with theories, speculating on whether this question could trigger a romantic entanglement, a business betrayal, or even a family schism. What made this moment so compelling was Matt's ability to balance charm and menace. On the surface, he appeared earnest and persuasive, but there was an undercurrent of calculated ambition. It was classic YNR storytelling, tension, stakes, and the ever-present possibility of betrayal wrapped in one electrifying scene. Noah's panic over Nick's devastating news. Meanwhile, Noah found himself at the center of a storm of worry and fear. Nick revealed shocking information that sent Noah spiraling into panic, raising questions about family loyalty, secrets, and potential fallout. Noah's reaction was immediate and visceral. Anxiety, confusion, and a sense of helplessness as he tried to process the implications of Nick's revelation. The episode showcased a particularly vulnerable side of Noah. Fans have long admired his youthful optimism and moral compass, but Monday's events forced him to confront a more adult, complicated reality. Noah struggled to understand how the news could affect not only his life, but the delicate web of relationships around him. Nick, ever the enigmatic and strategic figure, delivered the news with his characteristic intensity, forcing Noah to make difficult choices on the spot. The tension between father and son was palpable, and viewers could feel Noah's internal conflict. Should he follow his conscience, protect family, or navigate the treacherous waters of Genoa City's power games? Noah's panic also highlighted a recurring theme in YNR. The ripple effects of one revelation can touch multiple characters, creating new alliances and rivalries. Fans immediately speculated about how Noah's next moves could either bridge the gap between him and Nick or deepen the divide. A Newman family under siege. Monday's episode also explored the broader implications of Matt's question and Noah's panic on the Newman family as a whole. The dynamics within the family are always intense, but the combination of ambition, secrets, and personal stakes created an almost combustible atmosphere. Matt's calculated maneuver forced other Newman family members to reassess their positions, alliances, and strategies. Everyone had to ask themselves, can we trust Matt? Is this a genuine opportunity, or a trap that could undermine the family's legacy? The episode masterfully captured this uncertainty through sharp dialogue, meaningful glances, and subtle shifts in character posture. Classic soap opera storytelling at its finest. Meanwhile, Noah's struggle to process Nick's news mirrored the audience's sense of uncertainty. The episode cleverly juxtaposed these two storylines, showing how ambition and panic can coexist and influence one another. While Matt's question tested loyalty, Nick's revelation tested trust, leaving the Newman family on edge and viewers hungry for answers. Shocking confrontations and emotional fallout. No episode of The Young and the Restless is complete without explosive confrontations, and Monday's installment delivered on that front. Tensions ran high as characters faced each other with unspoken questions, unprocessed emotions, and personal agendas. One standout scene featured a heated exchange between Matt and a longtime Newman family member. The dialogue crackled with intensity, revealing long-buried resentments and ambitions. Every word, every pause, every sharp intake of breath added layers to the drama, making viewers feel like they were witnessing a pivotal moment in soap opera history. Meanwhile, Noah's panic led him into a confrontation of his own, as he sought clarity and reassurance from those around him. The emotional depth of his scenes highlighted the writing team's commitment to character development and realism, reminding fans that YNR balances high-stakes plot twists with authentic, relatable emotion. Fans took to social media immediately after the episode aired, discussing the confrontations, debating character motivations, and theorizing about what Monday's revelations would mean for the upcoming weeks. The conversation around Matt and Noah's storylines demonstrates the show's enduring ability to engage audiences in a deeply personal and interactive way. On Genoa City. As always, drama in the Newman family does not stay contained. It spreads across Genoa City like wildfire. Monday's events triggered ripple effects across multiple storylines, impacting characters from multiple social circles. From business rivals recalibrating their strategies to friends and allies reconsidering their loyalties, the fallout from Matt's question and Nick's news will dominate conversations for weeks to come. Characters who had previously maintained a sense of control suddenly found themselves reacting to new variables, and the audience got a front-row seat to the chaos. Soap opera fans know that one shocking revelation can upend months of storytelling, and Monday's episode delivered exactly that. The tension between ambition and panic, loyalty and betrayal, has set the stage for a week of explosive drama, ensuring that viewers will be glued to the screens to see who rises, who falls, and who is left reeling. Fan theories and social media buzz. It didn't take long for fans to take to Twitter, Instagram, and fan forums to speculate about the implications of Monday's bombshells. Theories ranged from Matt's question being a potential marriage proposal to a high-stakes business gambit aimed at consolidating power within the Newman empire. Noah's panic, on the other hand, prompted debates about Nick's long-term strategy and whether Noah could become a pivotal player in upcoming conflicts. Social media was ablaze with speculation. Could Noah inadvertently betray family trust? Would Matt's question spark a romantic entanglement? How would the rest of the Newman family respond to this sudden surge of drama? Engagement was through the roof, with fans dissecting every line of dialogue and facial expression. The show's ability to spark conversation is a testament to its enduring relevance and skillful storytelling. It's not just a TV show, it's a cultural touchstone that keeps viewers emotionally invested and eagerly anticipating each new twist. Looking ahead, what to expect this week? Monday's explosive revelations set the tone for a week of high-stakes drama. Matt's million-dollar question promises to continue shaking the Newman family to its core, while Noah's panic foreshadows further complications and emotional confrontations. Fans can expect power plays and strategy shifts. The Newman empire may see shifting alliances as Matt's question tests loyalties. Expect backroom deals, strategic conversations, and high-stakes maneuvering. Family tensions boil over. Noah's reaction to Nick's news could ignite further conflicts, especially as other family members get drawn into the fallout. Romantic sparks or betrayals. Soap operas thrive on love and betrayal, and Monday hinted at both possibilities. Could Matt's question trigger a romantic twist or shocking betrayal? Emotional confrontations. Monday was only the beginning. Expect tearful, tense, and explosive scenes as characters grapple with revelations, ambitions, and fear. The combination of ambition, fear, and emotional stakes promises to keep viewers on edge, eagerly anticipating the next episode. The Young and the Restless continues to prove why it remains a fan favorite, delivering drama that is both compelling and unpredictable. Conclusion. Monday, December 29th, was a masterclass in soap opera storytelling, delivering unforgettable moments and setting the stage for a week of high-stakes drama. Matt's million-dollar question was a jaw-dropping moment that could redefine relationships and power dynamics in Genoa City. Meanwhile, Noah's panic over Nick's shocking news revealed a vulnerable side to a character fans have long admired, highlighting the emotional depth that makes YNR so compelling. As fans dissect every scene, speculate on future outcomes, and debate character motivations, one thing is clear. The Newman family and Genoa City at large is in for a turbulent ride. Loyalty, ambition, love, and betrayal collide in this episode, creating drama that will reverberate across the week. For fans of The Young and the Restless, Monday's episode was a reminder of why they tune in every day. Unpredictability, emotional stakes, and drama that leaves viewers hungry for more. Between Matt's audacious maneuver and Noah's frantic response, Genoa City has officially entered a new era of tension and excitement, one that promises to keep fans talking long after the credits roll. Monday's installment was more than just another episode. It was a turning point, a glimpse into the power struggles, emotional entanglements, and explosive revelations that define the young and the restless. As the week unfolds, fans can expect even more twists, shocks, and unforgettable drama that will leave Genoa City and audiences the restless reeling. Spoilers Tuesday, December 30th. Michael tricks Victor. Nikki spills to Jack Claire's defense. The Young and the Restless YNR spoilers for Tuesday, December 30th reveal that Michael Baldwin, Christian LeBlanc, will trick Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, while Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, spills to Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman. Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, will also defend herself. So here's what YNR fans can look forward to. For starters, Michael will put a risky plot in motion. Now that Michael has decided to dupe Victor and get the AI program away from him, he'll have to be sneaky about it. That means Michael will have to play the part of a loyal Newman soldier. It looks like Michael's plan will be off to a nice start on Tuesday's show, since Victor will praise him for his devotion. Michael's going to get a reward, so he may feel a little guilty about lying to Victor's face. At the same time, Michael will feel confident that his scheme's going to work, just as long as he can keep his hands clean in the midst of all the deception. Over with Nikki, she'll reveal a secret and give Jack updates on some big news in the process. Will Nikki reveal that Michael tipped Victor off to the precautions Jack was taking at Chabot? Michael inadvertently led to Newman Media's attack on Jack and the Abbott Communications launch party derailment. If Nikki rats Michael out, that could leave Jack feeling like Michael can't be trusted despite Diane Jenkins Abbott's, Susan Walters, plea for his help. Of course, if Jack blasts Michael in front of Victor, it might work in Michael's favor. It could help Michael sell himself as a loyal Newman servant and put him in a better position to dupe Victor. Over with Claire. She'll rush to her own defense. Claire may justify throwing that drink in Audra Charles's Zuleika Silver face as she complains to Holden Novak, Nathan Owens. Claire might also defend her need to put herself first and explore her romantic options on her own time. Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, is all out of patience and basically just made the breakup permanent, but Claire will still trust her own instincts when it comes to her love life. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Holden will convince Claire to spend New Year's Eve with him soon, but she'll have a stipulation when it comes to news of the Young and the Restless. Tuesday, December 30th, Michael tricks Victor. Nikki spills to Jack Claire's defense. The world of Genoa City never sleeps, and the Young and the Restless fans are in for a whirlwind Tuesday, December 30th, as secrets, schemes, and emotional showdowns dominate the scene. From Michael's clever maneuvering against his father Victor to Nikki's shocking confessions to Jack and Claire's desperate efforts to defend herself, the upcoming episode promises heart-stopping drama and jaw-dropping revelations. Let's dive into the latest spoilers and tease all the explosive moments fans won't want to miss. Michael outsmarts Victor, a twist in the Newman legacy. Victor Newman, the patriarch of the Newman Empire, is no stranger to manipulation and strategic plays. However, it seems that this time his son Michael might have the upper hand. According to spoilers, Michael devises a bold plan to outsmart Victor in a move that could have long-lasting consequences for the Newman family business. Fans know that Michael has always had a complicated relationship with Victor, respecting him as a father but wary of his manipulative tendencies. This tension is reaching a boiling point as Michael takes matters into his own hands. The teasers hint that Michael uses a carefully orchestrated ruse to mislead Victor regarding a major business decision, leaving the Newman patriarch blindsided. Sources suggest this isn't just a small victory. Michael's scheme could alter the balance of power at Newman Enterprises, and Victor, known for his iron-fisted control, may not take the humiliation lightly. As tensions rise, viewers can expect a battle of wits between father and son, filled with suspense and unexpected twists. Interestingly, the spoilers hint that Michael's actions aren't just about business, they're deeply personal. Could this be revenge for Victor's past betrayals, or is Michael paving the way to establish his own independence in the corporate world? Either way, Tuesday's episode promises a captivating showdown that could reshape the Newman empire forever. Nikki confides in Jack. Family secrets revealed. Meanwhile, at the Abbott mansion, Nikki Newman is at a crossroads. Known for her loyalty and compassion, Nikki finds herself torn between protecting her family and telling the truth. Tuesday's episode highlights a shocking moment when Nikki finally opens up to Jack Abbott, spilling long-held secrets that could have ripple effects across Genoa City. The details of Nikki's revelations are not fully disclosed, but sources tease that it involves sensitive family matters, perhaps related to Victor's latest schemes or the ongoing Newman-Abbott power struggle. Nikki's decision to confide in Jack marks a turning point in their dynamic. Jack, ever the strategist, will undoubtedly use this newfound information to his advantage, potentially setting the stage for new alliances or dramatic confrontations. Fans should also note the emotional weight of this moment. Nikki's choice to reveal her secrets to Jack isn't just strategic, it's personal. The scene promises raw emotion, as Nikki grapples with guilt, fear, and the hope that Jack will understand her motives. Expect a heart-wrenching conversation that could redefine trust and loyalty among Genoa City's most influential families. Moreover, Nikki's confession could spark unexpected consequences for other characters. Could this revelation impact Victoria, Nick, or even Phyllis? With Nikki holding the key to potentially explosive information, Tuesday's episode could set off a chain reaction of dramatic events, leaving fans on the edge of their seats. Claire takes a stand, a bold defense. Meanwhile, the spotlight turns to Claire, who finds herself in a tense position as she prepares to defend her actions in a situation that has left many in Genoa City questioning her loyalty and intentions. Spoilers indicate that Claire faces a significant challenge, as accusations and misunderstandings threaten to tarnish her reputation. Claire's defense is said to be both emotional and strategic, showcasing her intelligence and determination to stand her ground. In recent storylines, Claire has often been caught between conflicting interests, loyalty to her family, her own ambitions, and the volatile dynamics of Genoa City. Tuesday's episode brings these pressures to a head as she confronts those who doubt her, proving that she's not someone to be underestimated. What's particularly compelling about this storyline is the potential for unexpected alliances. Could someone come to Claire's aid, or will she face these challenges alone? Early spoilers suggest a tense courtroom or boardroom-style confrontation, where Claire's every word and decision could have far-reaching consequences. The audience can anticipate gripping dialogue, shocking revelations, and perhaps even a twist that turns the entire narrative on its head. Fans have long admired Claire for her resilience, and this episode is set to highlight her courage and strategic mind. Whether she successfully defends herself or uncovers a hidden truth in the process, Claire's storyline promises to be a major talking point among viewers, sparking discussions about morality, justice, and loyalty within Genoa City's elite circles. Intertwining storylines, a web of intrigue. The brilliance of The Young and the Restless lies in its ability to weave multiple storylines into a single, high-stakes episode. On Tuesday, viewers will see Michael, Nikki, and Claire's narratives intersect in unexpected ways. For instance, Michael's scheme against Victor could have ramifications for Nikki, especially if her confessions involve Victor's business dealings or personal secrets. Similarly, Claire's defense may be influenced by Michael and Nikki's actions, creating a ripple effect that could affect multiple families and alliances. This interconnectivity heightens the drama, as no character operates in isolation. Every decision has consequences, and every secret has the potential to explode. The episode's pacing is expected to be relentless, with emotional highs, shocking twists, and tense confrontations, keeping viewers glued to their screens. Fan theories and speculation. Fans of The Young and the Restless have already begun speculating about the implications of these storylines. Some suggest that Michael's clever trick could be a step toward taking control of Newman Enterprises, potentially challenging Victor's authority permanently. Others wonder if Nikki's revelation to Jack could finally tip the balance in the long-standing Newman-Abbott rivalry. Fans are split. Will her defense succeed? Or is she walking into a trap set by her rivals? Social media buzz indicates that viewers are eagerly discussing possible twists, including secret alliances, betrayals, and the chance that Claire might uncover information that changes the course of the show. The anticipation surrounding Tuesday's episode is palpable. Fans are theorizing, debating, and predicting outcomes, demonstrating the enduring appeal of Genoa City's drama and the writer's ability to keep audiences engaged and guessing. Why this episode is a must-watch. Several factors make Tuesday, December 30th, an essential episode for the young and the restless audience. Strategic showdowns. Michael versus Victor promises a battle of wits that could redefine power dynamics within Newman Enterprises. Emotional revelations. Nikki's confession to Jack adds emotional depth and potential plot-shifting secrets. High-stakes defense. Claire's defense against accusations is both compelling and unpredictable, highlighting her resilience and intelligence. Interconnected drama. The intertwining storylines ensure that every moment matters, with each character's choices potentially affecting multiple plotlines. Fan engagement. The episode is likely to spark intense discussion among fans, generating buzz on social media and forums about who will triumph, who will falter, and what secrets will emerge. Looking ahead, potential ramifications. While Tuesday's episode promises immediate drama, the long-term effects could resonate for weeks or even months. Michael's successful trick could embolden him to challenge Victor further, potentially leading to corporate battles, personal vendettas, or unexpected alliances. Nikki's revelations could create tension among the Newman and Abbott families, affecting trust, loyalty, and relationships in unexpected ways. Claire's outcome could influence other storylines, particularly if new information is uncovered or if key alliances shift. Additionally, the emotional stakes are high. Genoa City thrives on personal drama, and this episode is likely to explore themes of betrayal, loyalty, and courage. Viewers can expect moments that tug at the heartstrings, spark outrage, or elicit surprise, keeping audiences invested and eager for more. Conclusion. Tuesday, December 30th, is shaping up to be a landmark episode of The Young and the Restless. With Michael outsmarting Victor, Nikki revealing secrets to Jack, and Claire mounting a bold defense, fans are guaranteed a roller coaster of emotions, suspense, and intrigue. The intertwining storylines, high-stakes confrontations, and emotional depth ensure that this episode will be remembered as one of the most compelling installments of the season. For loyal viewers and newcomers alike, the drama of Genoa City promises to deliver not just entertainment, but a masterclass in storytelling, character development, and suspense. Whether you're Team Michael, rooting for Nikki's honesty, or cheering for Claire's courage, Tuesday's episode is a must-watch, packed with shocking moments that will leave audiences talking long after the credits roll. Stay tuned, because in Genoa City, secrets don't stay buried, power struggles are relentless, and every twist keeps the fans coming back for more. Tuesday's episode is more than just a chapter in a story. It's a pivotal moment in the lives of some of the most iconic characters in daytime television.